Welcome to another episode of Pop Culture Unboxing. And today, first time in channel, we're doing unboxing comic Bento. This has been something I've been trying for a while. A box of comics every month at your door. This says right here. I got this for 3 months. So actually, this will not be one of the things we've tried for 1 month. I want to try it and not down the line. So these are trade paperbacks. It's not your regular comic book box. This is trade paperbacks. So you're gonna, it's a little different. I'm glad to see more companies in the comic books. Especially because I'm a huge comic book fan. Yeah, those. And piece of paper. Spoiler card is out. This they actually got 30% off your first month. So that was cool. I ended up getting like a percentage off on that. Okay, take this out first. Save that for last. First things first, we have Avengers 4. Mark Wade, Kitson, Mark Bagley, and Izasa. Thank you. This is one of the stories that tell from the early days of the Avengers. Flashback to early days of the Avengers, classic Avengers. It blasts from the past of reminding the era of these characters of complex prisons from which to view the world. Classic feeling team update for a modern reading. I actually didn't read this because time I wasn't reading the Avengers much. Still not, because I don't like the way they turned the Avengers into the D team. Marvel, yeah. For the first time I ever learned what really happened all those years ago when the founding Avengers turned over membership to the newsletter records. They've told this story several times. So it's set there and there. They just can't. So this is another account of it. Three reformed supervillains, Hawkeye, Quicksilver, and Scarlet Witch, joined the recently thawed Captain America as a new group of mighty Earth Avengers takes shape. But with this team labeled the Mighty Pretenders by the unforgiving public, how can Steve Rogers revive the Avengers' reputation when they are faced with an unbeatable foe? Perhaps he has an ace up his sleeve. One you've never seen before. It's a new story of kooky quartet. Should be quintet that has direct ramifications for the Avengers today. Because Avengers 1.1 to 5.1. So, that should be an interesting read. Next, we actually have. I actually read the original miniseries of this. It's Cinderella Serial Killer Princess. This is about deranged Cinderella killing off a bunch of characters she hates. I won't say there's a twist at the end, but it's an okay book. Really, I think the twist. I knew the twist was like, this is not. I thought of like, I felt like the twist was not gonna stick because like, oh really, they're gonna kill off those characters. Like, yeah, I didn't really have it. I read other books still. Yeah. Yeah. A loyal servant to the Dark Card, Sydney turned her back on it to help save the world. All she got in trouble was a brutal murder. But sometimes those that fall get a second chance, and now Sydney is back with a thirst for blood, and once she had her revenge, not a single hero in the grim universe will be left alive. I just want to see. This is. But if we, most of the trade paper, most of the most of what if you just bought these books by themselves on cover price, pretty much 1 month of it will probably add up to the cost of that's from Zenoscope, cost of the box of the 3 months. Next we have Kirby Genesis Captain Victory. This is actually a character actually originally created by Captain Jack Kirby. Yeah. A lot of companies try to take advantage of this. Is the 100th year. This would have been the 100th birthday. This is issues 1 to 6 of the hit series by Starlin Gates, Wagner, Reese, Steve Scott, Dennis Carlero, and Joe St. Pierre. Covers by Alex Ross, Michael Avian Oming, Sean Chen, and Wagner Reese. So Alex Ross did the front cover too. Captain Victory definitely lives up to his name. I'm very excited to see what Gates and Reese does next. By the reviewed by Newsrama. Victory for Dynamite and the artists who made it. Next one, guys, by fanboy Buzz. It's gonna keep an eye. It's gonna keep an eye on that. That's for sure. It's going to keep an eye on from Geeks of Doom. The Earth is vast and dark and dangerous. The only thing standing between the civilized races and the forces that would destroy them are the galactic ranges. From the war-torn waste to the exotic Edens, the galactic ranges do all they can to stop the spread of malevolent, malicious Shadow Empire. Leading the charge is the crew of the Dreadnought Tiger, flagship of the Rangers. Head of this ship is Captain Victory. Has made its personal vendetta to eradicate the Shadow Empire as follows. Unknown to him, and also his own people, Victory has a personal connection to the Empire. Will stop at nothing to ensure the demise of its leader, the ancient fear god Black Mass. Volume 1 features 6 stories of Tiger's greatest crew members as they navigate the cosmos' warp strike. Can they survive, or will they fall to the shadows? Which encounters of the characters of Jack Kirby. Right. So you I wasn't kidding about this. Was originally created by Jack Kirby, and that's the same guy named Kirby here. Yeah, it's right there. It says right there. Characters. Concept of characters of Jack Kirby. And the last one is Sovereign, not to be confused with the current book by current miniseries, the same name, being published by Dynamite, I think, by Chris Robinson and Paul Mayberry, released originally by Image Comics. This is Sovereign, not Sovereigns. I think Dynamite is the one that does that. That one's about the classic Gold Key characters. For some reason, they're rebooting them for like a 4th time thing on the characters, and it's like they're all changing them all into different races, and like, jeez. It's like, let's just stop. And yeah, I mean, the Torah looks like a freaking gangster trying to be a Native American. It's Doug. Sovereign is an epic fantasy in the tradition of Game of Thrones. Sovereign is set in a world which once knew gods, demons, and magic, to which all the 3 are returning. New York Times bestseller Chris Robinson joins artist Paul Mayberry, tells the story of Mark Mass Undertaker facing the undead with swords of civil wars and cultures and collision of ancient threats emerging from the ashes of history to menace the future. Yeah, that sounds interesting. I've read. I mean, it's a pretty good book. Great good month. There are 3 of them. I've read 1. You know, unless if you buy all of these, this would be what 30, 50, 65. Pretty much. You know, you're getting. You want to say, oh, it's cheap on Amazon. True, but if you want to go to the comic book store, you most likely will pay, you know, or Barnes & Noble, unless there's like a sale, you're most likely going to pay the retail price, and you will most likely get this for around $65, and then tax, and about where you are, and so pretty much pays for the box. For the subscription, it's just 1 month. Pretty cool. I like it. There's a card. No, you're into. There's always an old school. The old school is where the building blocks and foundations were laid for things we love today. And comics are no question to this. In that form, itself has a rich exciting history beyond the panels and gutters that has helped shape their pop culture for decades. Is the old school better? It's new school where progress lies. We hope they examine it from a different angles in this month's comic Bento collection. Harley Quinn, Deadpool, Cinderella, part of appreciating the old school is adapting it and giving it a modern flair. Folks at Cinderella and folks at Zenescope have certainly done that with their critically acclaimed reinvention of Cinderella. However, they did stay true to the original fairy tale, which was a violent bloody affair. The book for our fans of the aforementioned Harley Poole, but takes this comics violence to a whole nother level, so be warned. I mean, I hold the well, I'm just gonna read it. Cinderella, the Serial Girl Princess by Dave Franchi, Salvatore Cuffy, and Fritz Kakis. I butchered all his names. With cover artist Leonardo Baracci. I think this is. Yeah, this is okay. Well, they're pretty much reads off the back of the book. What's about talking about old school. It's hard to ignore ancient history, even if the history includes magic, demons, the undead. It's still history, right? Fancy medieval settings have always been a part of old school, and sovereign and image, sovereign in old school and sovereign for image is no exception. Okay, this is talking about the next book. Sorry, and there's talking about that. Then the description that's on the back of it. Now you want to talk old school when it comes to comics. There's no one more old school than Jack Kirby. The cigar shop and king of comics has been working on funny comic books began working on funny comics in 1936. Continues for over 60 years until his death in 1994. He gave us so many amazing creations that you may have heard, including Captain America, Fantastic Four, Iron Man, X-Men, Thor, hundreds of more characters from Marvel, also DC. No slouch of DC, either giving us Darkseid and the New Gods. To name a few, Kirby's creative extend beyond the big two, though. That's how we came across Captain Victory from Dynamite. And speaking of Captain America guy, a creation of the Golden Age of comics, he's one of the few characters in comics to traverse the new school, old school, and the oldest school. Captain America is well known for adventures, though is that of his own reanimation from being frozen in ice to leading the mighty Avengers. Avengers 4 tells the story of what happened between Avengers 16 and 17 years old, 16 and 17, because there's so many Avengers books. As Captain America rises to lead an all-new but classic Avengers team. And there we have, friends. Thanks for joining us on a trip to the old school. Don't get to tag us and post your unboxing videos with the hashtag #ComicBento. Up next, grab your trunks and a snorkel, and be sure to bring an umbrella because if Bento gets wet, that's the next team. It's wet. There's probably going to be something to do with Aquaman. Maybe anywhere. Yeah, let's see. Here's the card. wait for a second. I want to pause it and read the other things. The front, there's the back. Yeah, I think I'm getting all the card, right? Yeah, okay. Trying to make sure. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. Yep. It's basically because the video camera on there is like has the info on it on the top, so it's blocking the top. Yeah, I like it. It's a good box. Definitely, again, it was really good because I only had one of the four, and also I haven't read, so that's why I haven't read. So it'll be good to read those again, and I still got a good price. And again, the books, you had 3 for $15. There's this 45, and they have one for 20 and 65. It's most of the price of what it costs for 3 months just by itself. So there it is. So that is going to be it for this unboxing. But we will probably be doing one on Monday for the Right Stuff birthday. Right Stuff birthday haul, which should be here on Monday. They can't just send it to you, deliver it to themselves. They got to be delivered. They just got to deliver it to somebody else. I hate when they do that. But also in August, Looney Anime hardback DVD. I skipped Lootware again because I am just not a fan of what was it? Rugrats. What the hell does that have to do with Kingdom? It's the weird thing. It's like they have the themes like Kingdom, but it's like if all the themes like you could have done like why screw up the Lootware with the worst of it? I mentioned that. I told him it's really like why? It's like. And then Comic Bento again. Like I said, I have another 2 months of this. They got 3 months of scripts planned beginning with July, so August and September. We'll try to renew it October. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, new channel, like you see, hit that subscribe button here on YouTube. If you're watching on the VODs on Twitch, hit the follow button. We're gonna have lots more unboxing videos. We're gonna have more Let's Plays. Lots of other goodies coming up. Convention videos. There's gonna be more convention videos coming up because I'm going to that convention in next month. It's back in Secaucus for Heroes and Villains Fan Fest, New Jersey. So that should be cool. Also be doing lots of upcoming games. Going to Assassin's Creed Origins, Super Mario Odyssey, South Park: The Fractured Butthole, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Yeah. So also follow me on Facebook and Twitter. All those links are down in the description below. So until next time, have a good one, everyone. Peace.